everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of a personal one. It's going to be a story time, you guys, and we're going to be talking about the time that my ex-boyfriend, at the time my current boyfriend, cheated on me. And yeah, I think this should be kind of interesting. I haven't done a story time in a long time and I really like watching these. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also go ahead and turn on notifications so you guys can be updated every single time I upload, and follow me on Instagram. I'm always on there, so you can always DM me on there and we can just chat. I usually chat with some of my subscribers there and it's really fun. Alright, with that being said, let's just get straight into the story. But first, I do want to put up like a disclaimer, and I want to say that everyone's entitled to their own opinion, obviously, and so what I consider cheating or what I consider wrong, you might not feel like it's wrong, you might not consider it cheating. I mean, it's really kind of personal opinion and what people think. So, you know, if you guys don't consider this cheating, that's cool. Tell me down below about your stories. And also, you guys sent me like ideas of like topics that you guys want me to talk about, because I feel like I have enough stories to last me a long time. So let's get started. This happened a while ago. It happened when I was 18. I don't hold any grudges with this person. I wish him nothing but the best, and it's nothing like that, but I just think it's a funny story and I want to share with you guys. What is my caller doing? Alright, you guys, so this story starts when I was 18. I met this boy because we both worked at the same job, and I met him. We started talking over, you know, texting, stuff like that. I think we talked for about 2 months before we actually started officially dating. And I know it was like 2 months because I met him at the end of October. We talked all of November, all of December, and part of January, and then we started officially dating. Now, in this place that we worked at, the environment was very high schoolish still, and so there was kind of, you know, just issues all the time, and it was just a very kind of drama-filled place. And so there was this girl, we'll name her Anastasia. Yeah, we'll name her that. And I didn't like this girl, and I don't think she liked me either. We were just very, I knew that she liked Tony, and she rubbed me the wrong way. I just hated when she would like talk to him and stuff like that, because I knew that she liked him. So yeah, we always kind of had issues back and forth with this girl. I mean, not like straight up telling her like, don't talk to my boyfriend, but I would always kind of be like, well, you know, I don't want you to be around her that much. Like, he knew that I didn't like this girl, and that he knew I didn't appreciate when he was around her. It really bothered me. So obviously that's probably my problem. You know, I'm not innocent in this, you know, I have a lot of fault in this too. So anyways, we dated for a few months, and then the time of prom came. Now, like I said, I was 18, he was 17 at the time, so I was a year older than he was. So he was still in high school. When the time for his prom came, I attended his prom, and then that was over. That was a whole drama in its own, which I'm not even gonna go through that. And then about a week later, so we always kind of texted, we were always in contact, and I remember this was, I don't know if this was a Saturday, I think it was a Saturday, maybe a Friday, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it was a Saturday. I had to go and babysit my nephew. At the time, my nephew was, I don't know how old he was. He was probably 4 or 3. And yeah, probably, I don't know. And so I had to go and babysit. So I was at my brother's house, and you know, we were texting back and forth, and he told me, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll like text you when I wake up from my nap, because he really liked his naps. So I was like, okay, cool, yeah, just text me when you wake up. Whatever, I'm gonna go about my day with my nephew, right? So a few hours pass and I don't hear anything from him. I'm like, you know, he's probably still napping, but it's already been like 4 hours. I'm like, what's going on? So I like go ahead and I text him. And I'm like, hey, are you up? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, I just woke up from my nap. How's your day? We're just talking. Let me put this somewhere that it doesn't like bother me. So we're talking and something seems off. Like something seems not normal. So I'm like, like he seems kind of off. And at the time my brother lived in a condo, so I decided to step out of the condo and just kind of give him a call, see like what's going on. So I call him, he answers, and I remember just hearing a ton of music in the background, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, where are you? And he wouldn't really answer me. He'd be like, yeah, oh, you know, I'll call you later, and I'm like, okay. So I hang up, I go back into the condo, and I'm just kind of, I'm thinking the worst at this point, because I'm just that kind of person that thinks the worst. And I was just, it doesn't seem normal, like something's definitely going on. So I text him again and he's like, yeah, I have to tell you something, but I know you're gonna get mad. And I'm like, just say it, just say it. And so he's like, you know, Anastasia invited me to her prom a few days ago and I couldn't say no, and I went to prom with her. To her prom. They didn't go to the same high school, so he decides to go to her prom as her date a week later from his prom. Am I making sense? Yeah. And I was just, it was a really difficult pill to swallow. I was in shock. I didn't believe it. He knew how much I didn't like this girl. Like, why would you do that? Why would you go to another girl's prom when you have a girlfriend? That just seemed to me, it blew my mind. And so I was heartbroken. This was like my first boyfriend. Thought I was in love with this person, and I was just hurt. And I remember I was crying at this point. I was like, why would you go to her prom? Like, you know, I don't like her. She doesn't like me. Like, how would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Till this day, I'm like, who would do that? But whatever. There's like little things flying everywhere. So I end up, yeah, a few hours go by. My brother comes home. I head to my house, and I'm still like heartbroken. I'm still like trying to get him on the phone, like just to explain to me like what would make you go to this girl's prom. And he would just tell me, I remember he would tell me like, I can't talk to you right now, like a lot is going in my head, like I don't feel like myself right now. Like, it was just a bunch of BS, you guys. And I was like, what the heck? And then I remember like some of my coworkers texted me and being like, oh, did you know Tony went to Anastasia's prom? There's like pictures of them on Facebook, like coupley pictures of them like at prom. And you know how you take a picture with like your date? Yeah, those kind of pictures. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So that night, I was heartbroken. I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Like, we're done. It's just too much. I can't forgive you for this. It was just too much for me at the time. So we broke up. I remember the next morning, I told him to please not tell any of our coworkers that we had broken up, because I didn't want it to get any like bigger than it was. And also, I didn't want this girl to hear that we broke up over that. I was like, yeah, please don't share this info with anybody. We'll just keep it on the download, and then when they find out, they find out. And he was like, yeah, okay, I can't believe we broke up. Like, this seems like a nightmare that I can't wake up from. I'm like, you went to somebody else's prom. Like, are you kidding me? I like took pictures with her and everything. And I was like, yeah, whatever. So we broke up. I think we broke up for a week, and then we got back together. I know, dumb, but that is the time that I found out. I don't know, I said cheating. I mean, I don't know if he probably cheated on me that night. I don't know exactly what happened. We never really talked about it again. I was really young. I think I was really naive. That was my first boyfriend, so I did forgive him a huge mistake on my part. I think back on it, I'm like, so dumb. I should have like just broken up with him forever and been done with it. But yeah, that's the story, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's only like 12 minutes long. So yeah, it was really sad. Again, we did get back together and I never really wanted to talk again about this situation. So that's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time.